That's a good question. I don't know. We want to expand. We're so eager to keep expanding. So selling is a huge point for us right now. And we both recognize that that's neither of our passions. We really don't enjoy the act of selling. Mm-hmm. Even though we're passionate about what we do, we just don't like that process. So I would say that's where we're lacking and where we would need most support. We would. And that's the hardest thing is like, we're totally open to bringing someone on, but you realize when it's your own business, it has to be exactly the right fit. Like, we know how we operate, and you know, it's very informal, and it's hard when you bring someone else in that it's just, I don't know.
Especially if they want, you know, to be part of the business, we expect them to give as much as we're giving. So we definitely want them to be really in it for the long run kind of thing.
But it's not just like talents and skills, but it's also their character and personality is like 80% of it. That fit within the culture.
Very nice.
Company culture.
Yeah, we do. We have company culture. Okay.
I mean, I think a ton.
Yeah.
We love the threadless aspect of like people contributing.
Community.
Yeah, the community and contributing designs. I love college humor, so that's kind of like what Campus Basement is kind of like college humor meets The Onion. And Busted Tees is pretty cool. They have like funny. Any kind of T-shirt website that's online that's selling funny T-shirts. That's sort of.
Yeah, and then as far as like our layout and design, I feel like we kind of picked from a lot of the young companies, like even our logo and the font that we use.
Yeah, it's a very new age Web 2.0.
Yeah, right,
young.
right. Look.
Yeah.
Fun, young.
Yeah, fun, youth, just excitement. I mean, we want to be controversial. We want to stand out. We don't want to be your bland screen printer shop. We wanted to do a little bit more because a lot, you know, as students, we're always on the internet, whether it's on our phones or on our computers, so we wanted to be definitely interactive and fun.
Yeah, because our whole model too is, even though we aren't selling the shirt anymore because the event happened or whatever, it's gone by, the page would still be up there and people can go back and see what's, you know, the pictures, commentary, links, what's the relevant content with that event or that t-shirt, so it's always there. I think what's interesting about our customers is they're always moving, because if we're talking about specifically college students, we won't have them for a lifetime customer. We have a new group of freshmen every year, so that's going to be a challenge in kind of brand loyalty
and ongoing marketing.
Yeah, because it's not like you can have a big bang and then, you know, people know about you forever. It's like
the Apple culture. It's like, you know, we're sort of if you're talking about role models, like they're a really good role model. They sort of set the trend. Like, this is a hot product, this is fun, and they engage like the right age group. I think they're smart.
Strategy.
I think their initial strategy was to target college students so that they could have them for lifelong customers, which I think is smart, because for a computer, I mean, that's what you want to do.
I feel like it was hard senior year because that was when things started getting more serious, and we just wanted to work on the business. And we got a lot of pressure from our friends saying, why aren't you coming out? You know, because we'd be up until 2 a.m. when they're just coming home from the bars and giving us a lot of crap. And you know, they meant well, but that was really hard to swallow because they didn't understand it or see it. Like, why would you guys want to do T-shirts till 2 a.m.? You know, that's what they see. They don't see the bigger picture, like that it is a big business, or that we're trying to make it a scalable business.
I mean, as far as family goes, my mother is like, she's like crazy about the business. She loves it and she thinks it's so cool.
But they didn't start there. You have to be honest about that. They
no. I mean, yeah.
His dad's a doctor.
Okay.
So
what is that?
It means they expected you to do pre-med and then get a job being a doctor.
I think they both didn't know much about entrepreneurship, so they're like, what the hell are you kind of doing? But my mom's always been like a big proponent of like do something different and try for stuff. And you know, so was my dad. He was just like, you know, cool, do what you gotta do, just make sure you're making money and making sure you're alive, you're eating. So. Yeah. But in the beginning, yeah, it was definitely a battle, a little bit.
Yeah.
To prove myself.
Right. Now they're on board. I think their parents, obviously, they're nervous. Mine, I think I had a different case. They're always kind of trusting in, you know, if you feel it's right for you, then we're gonna support you 100%. So I think they're not as worried if I'm eating or not.
That's nice.
No, but they always support me. They'll always have my back. So.
I mean, for starting the business, we fell into it kind of thing.
Yeah, there was never a conscious decision that.
We never were like, we're in a business now. We were literally like, we kept buying things.
Yeah, we did. We kept buying things, and like, I don't even know why we felt like that wasn't a big deal. We just kept buying things, and it didn't feel like real money, and the money that we were making didn't feel like our money, so we just, I don't know, it became kind of this external thing. And then all of a sudden we literally look in our basement and we're like, we have all this equipment. Like, what are we doing?
We're a screen printing company,
This is real.
So I feel like we happened into it. we want to go get big and go mainstream without people noticing that it is mainstream.
Yeah, that's
the
true.
Our whole focus is really niche and like targeting college students and making them making them feel like it's homegrown.
Only on their school, right?
Yeah. Because I feel like it feels when you feel more attached to the school and you feel more attached to the niche, you just feel a stronger connection with the brand. And that's the kind of feeling we want to give off.
So yeah, it's tricky because we think big and we want to scale it nationwide, but at the same time, it's like college by college, and we want to keep that kind of homegrown feel. So that's really tricky, and I think we're still trying to figure out how to make that happen.
Yeah.
Or do our customers even care? I mean,
Yeah,
are
sure.
we just making this up and they wouldn't mind if we're at all these different schools, as long as the content is still relevant to them?